So we're gonna go ahead and continue. Farewell, my turnabout. Wait, why does it look like that? Why does it say part 1-1? It's never said that before. But we're gonna have a time, aren't we? This is gonna be the longest case of our lives, isn't it? Let's go, let's go. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? This is going quite fast on auto, so I will do my best. Will it be last year's runner-up, Jammin' Ninja? Or maybe Captain Saipan, all the way from our lovely island of Saipan. I see the students of a certain, I don't know, global hero, Onyon Kompan? Is that how you say it? We hope Lady Luck is with our heroes tonight. And now, the winner of the 3rd annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is me! Dio! The true hero of the night has made an appearance? I don't know. It looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to the fantastic warrior, the Nickel Samurai. Too bad, Jammin'. Looks like the title eluded you again this year. I think that was the Nickel Samurai talking, and I just kept talking as the announcer. March 20th, 7:42 p.m. Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. I wonder if that's still that one guy. Do you think it's the same cast as from the Steel Samurai? I wonder. All right! Yes! Did you hear that, Nick? Did you? The Nickel Samurai! He did it! Yeah, sure he did. I'm getting too old for this. Powers! I'm proud of the guy for doing the series justice. Oh, it's a new generation. So the person everyone was cheering for, I guess he got the prize? Yup. You know who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai. No. Every Sunday, I only watch the educational channel's Kids Masterpiece Theater. Okay. That's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it. Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick? Nah, Nick's an old fart, so he's not allowed to watch it anymore. That's right. But I do like the Kids Masterpiece Theater. Hey, I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to act your age and have interests that match. It's very important. Is she talking about me and Maya having interests that match? Give it a rest, Pearly. Looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time. It's like a dream. Too bad for the Jammin' Ninja, though. Last year, he lost to the Pink Princess, warrior of little old Tokyo. Maya? He lost to Maya? I thought this might be his year. Yeah. Oh, hey, did anyone else think that the Jammin' Ninja looked a bit different today? Stunt double? Different? What do you mean? Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar. Hey, you're right. Strange he'd walk around without his signature guitar. I'll never understand these people and their shows. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight. Oh, it was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks. I wonder what he's up to now. Hey, Nick! Come on! It's time to get going to the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon. And then I heard there's gonna be a press conference after that. A press conference? Is he gonna make a speech about winning this year's prize? Well, not exactly. Something about the Nickel Samurai confessing something? Confessing murder? Confessing? Sounds pretty serious. Nick! Come on! You don't want us to be the last ones there, do you? Yeah, Mr. Nick. Do you? Why me? The show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes, but you gotta get the good seats, man. You're gonna end up in the back where you can't see anything because everyone's too tall. But I want to catch up with Will Powers. Thank you for... Oh, I can't even catch up with him because I can't say anything. Thank you very much for inviting us today. It was nothing, really. Guys like us don't get to come to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all. Hey! Mr. Powers! What have you been up to lately? Why do you say this as if you haven't been right here next to me? Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kids' exercise show while wearing a rabbit mask over my face. Oh, I see. I'm still really sorry about the headache I caused you that time, Mr. Wright. Well, what's done is done, so let's forget about it. This is Will Powers. He's an action star. Action star? Is he, though? He just said he was on an educational exercise kids show now. His popularity exploded when he was the Steel Samurai. And he was the first case Maya worked on with me. It's too bad you look so scary, or people would know you're a real softie who's good with kids. Thanks. He's not scary looking, he's just hairy. I can't believe they're gonna make a movie based on the Nickel Samurai. I can't believe it either, but for a different reason. You gotta capitalize, man! The Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch nemesis, the evil magistrate, in the city of Neo Old Tokyo. And last year, they started a new series. The Nickel Samurai looks kind of steampunky with the gears on his arms. He's got a metal claw, for goodness sake. The new series seems to be a hit with the kids, too. He seems like a villain, does he not? I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show, so I was hoping that maybe I'd get the chance to do something in this new one. Yeah, it's too bad. It'd have been awesome to see you with the new actor, Matt on Guard. Matt on Guard? He's super popular right now. Mr. On guard? Looks like Pearls doesn't know who he is. This year, it's gonna be the Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin' Ninja at the box office. Jammin' Ninja? Who's that again? So, who is this Jammin' Ninja? He's a hero, duh! His symbol is the bright red guitar he's always carrying. A ninja who's always carrying around a bright red guitar. How does that even work? Oh my god! This screen cap reminds me of FNAF. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? There was a Five Nights at Freddy's show where one of the animatronics had his own little anime segment, and he was just up against a tree, leaning on it, and just reminiscing about things. Also surrounded by animals. Anyway. With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in his hand, he rises to stardom in an ancient time. A ninja who becomes a star? That's one way to... What was I saying? That's one way to interpret a ninja star. Yeah! A ninja who becomes a star. There's a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios is Nickel Samurai and Worldwide Studios is Jammin' Ninja. They even air at the same time. You know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along at all. Spill the tea, Maya. Give us the deets. Tell us all your parasocial information. The Nickel Samurai's on guard, and the guy who plays the Jammin' Ninja, I mean... You don't even know the Jammin' Ninja. Someone's a little biased here. The Nickel Samurai speaks French? Oh, you mean Mad on Guard. The act... Oh, no, a Frenchie... Oh, I don't know a French accent. Oh no, we're doomed. I guess even the world of heroes... Wait, I guess even the world of heroes isn't a sparkling happy place. Yeah. Well... Oh, look, Maya, look at all this food. You don't want to eat this. You just want to go to the lobby? Like, I can stay here and, like, take care of all of this while you and Pearls just go. What can I say? This is a really high-class hotel. I've never eaten this kind of salad before. Poor Pearls. Having eaten only vegetables all her life, she's been missing out. Don't worry. Any leftovers belong in my happily awaiting stomach. You're such a glutton, Maya. What happened to you rushing to get out of here? I lose this one to Maya. You sure can eat. Well, a growing girl needs her nutrients. A growing girl? Exactly how big do you plan on getting? Hey, don't be rude, Phoenix. Don't be rude. This sure is one luxurious hotel. Now you're just spitting out what Maya was saying. Almost to the point of gaudy. With how it blends together, everything fancy. Wait. Almost to the point of gaudy with how it blends together everything. With how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. How do I say that line? Almost to the point of gaudy with how it blends together everything. Okay. With how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year? Oh my god, is Bellboy gonna make a reappearance? You guys know who I'm talking about. Bellboy from the hotel. The murder hotel. The Gatewater Hotel. Murder mansion. There's a grand set of doors over there. And behind those doors is an equally grand lobby. Oh, that's where we gotta go. Shall we go and take a look, Mr. Nick? Hey! Wait up! This grand dessert is calling to me. It's saying, eat me now. Oh, all of a sudden, dessert comes out and she doesn't want to go see the stage play. If this is all a dream, I don't ever want to wake up. All the directors and stars that were here to see the heroes. Well, I had no idea who most of them were. Neither did I. Nick, you've gotta cut that news-only habit out. Your new show is gonna be the Nickel Samurai. Every Sunday morning at 8. Oh, I know. We can watch it together, starting next week. I'll come wake you up extra early to make sure, okay? I'm fine. You know, you really don't have to do that on my account. The award ceremony was just held on that stage. It was really fabulous. It didn't look like it was on that stage at all. That stage looks tiny in comparison to what we saw. You just reminded me of the circus for a second. Well, shows like that are guaranteed to be good, you know? If Pearly is here, that probably means we have Magatama time again, huh? That chandelier is really something, isn't it? I thought it was a kind of spaceship. Hey, Nick. How about we get one of these for the office? One of those hanging from our poor, weak ceiling? I don't think so. Well, that's everything, so let's skedaddle. Let's see if we can get a good seat, shall we? Ooh, cramped hallway. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel. Hallway. Wow, what is with this place? Looks like I've stumbled into Oz or something. Also, apologies if I have to repeat myself a bunch of times. As you guys have probably realized by now, I tend to stumble on my words a lot. I will also repeat myself if I just don't like how I say a phrase initially. So, yes, apologies. By the way, why are there rooms right next to the grand hall? Why does that make sense? In what world? Like, isn't it typically on this first floor, it would just be like publicly available spaces? So like a cafe, maybe, staff only rooms, reception. Why are we going down a hallway of what looks like to be the actors' rooms to get to the lobby? This is just bad planning on the hotel's part. Who's the architect? Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. You know, in the real world, there would be a line. There'd be a line of people right down this hallway trying to use the bathroom with the same intent as you, Phoenix. Doesn't matter if it's for the women's or the men's. There would be lines. Anyway, let's see if we could bother anyone here, huh? Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Do we think this is the Nickel Samurai's room? On the left here? Is the right side Mr. Jammin' Ninja? Let's see. Record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. Oh no, that's what you have interns for. I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms, but what are stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, can't be. What about Will Powers? Bonjour. Où est la discothèque? Where is the disco? Is that what you were asking? I don't know. I don't know French anymore. What do you mean don't read in French again? We have a Frenchie, don't we? We have a Frenchman in the midst, Mr. On Guard. To Mr. On Guard from the Global Studio staff. It'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright, from all your grateful clients. Doesn't Edgeworth? Don't the prosecutors get things from their clients? Wait a second. I'm feeling some bias here. I'm feeling some hatred towards myself and Phoenix. People are so ungrateful. Also, we were wrong. This is the Nickel Samurai's room. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Matt on Guard's room. Matt on Guard. I've heard that name before. Oh yeah. Maya's always yammering about him like the obsessed fan she is. So then, Juan Carita. Is that the ninja? Is that Jam Ninja? There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Carita's room. Juan Carita. His name just sounds like a star's name. Wow, very intuitive, Phoenix. I've heard it before, but I don't know anything about him at all. Interesting. Interesting. There are toilets in each room of this hotel. But since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me, who can't afford to stay here in the first place. Well, what are we doing here? Get me out. I thought we were heading to the lobby. Why are we back here? It sounds like the post-ceremony show's about to start. All right! I'm so pumped! I wonder if he's gonna show off his special move today. Nickel Samurai smelting! Actually, what I'm interested in most is the press conference. You mean the big confession the Nickel Samurai's gonna make after the show? So, what is it? Don't you know what it's about, Mr. Powers? Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea. Sorry. So I guess you're all going to the press conference then? Yeah, of course! If that's the case, then here. Take these tickets so you can get in. Wait, is this your ticket though? Press conference ticket added to the court record. Seems like the Nickel Samurai is to confess something after the post-ceremony stage show. Thank you very much. Well, let's get going to the lobby.
It looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick.
Okay, for great justice! What does that mean? Is that his catchphrase or something? Well, I don't think we have anything else to talk about, so let's just go. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel. Hotel lobby. Only a really gaudy hotel would have such a large, gaudy lobby to match.
I think they're gonna have the post-ceremony show over there.
They're using a compact stage, I see. I'm all ready to use my special samurai power. Maya looks like she's ready to start a fight. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. The Nickel Samurai's post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances. What? Why? Ow! You didn't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it. We are asking for everyone's cooperation at this time. So please stay where you are. This is a special request from the police. Oh, this is Phoenix, not Pearly. But police? Did they just say the police? Do you want me to go check out what's going on? Wait, I'll come with you. Freeze! You two, didn't you hear the announcement just now? It just finished telling you not to move. That voice. I've heard that voice somewhere before. Oh my god! It's fucking Old Bag! Oh, fuck! Fuck. Shoot. Oh, nuts. What was her voice like? I know it was annoying as hell. Oh god. Oh no. Damn it. Damn it. I mean, power is great. Old Bag. Okay. Gotta access my screeching banshee voice over here. I was not ready for her, number one, to be in this fish tank of a suit. or to be the police. Also, she's a star? She's an actress? Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Just the other day was the same thing. The little kid said, beware of something with a bridge. I was telling the boy the bridge was out. Did he listen? No, of course not. He heard something dangerous and something, but he really meant it. And well, he fell off the bridge. Honestly, kids these days don't know shit because I don't know what she's saying. This non-stop chatter. It can't be Miss Oldbag. What is it? What is it, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait. You're Powers, aren't you? Yeah. About what happened back then. You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Oh, that's right. You were doing that children's exercise program, trying to play nice. Yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job. I love that show! And you're a hoot! You're like a big brother! You even wear something? Doesn't he wear a duck or something? Who knows how many monkeys you'd break. They're getting what they deserve. Something about something nominations. I don't know. Are they winning an Oscar? What are you doing here? Look at my uniform and tell me you can't tell I'm a member of security. But that outfit... Annoying, noisy brats! Get the blaster! Sorry, is she shooting us with a fake gun? What is happening right now? I can't. What is this? What the fuck is happening? Talk about a whippersnapper. Talk about a 180. She's just playing around. She's messing around here. Wendy Oldbag. Miss Oldbag, what are you doing here? What happened to your position at Global Studios? Oh, that old place? Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. When they cut the security team, I got the pink slip. Wasn't she like the only security guard there? I mean, I'm sure there had to be like a night shift guard, but she seemed like the only security guard. What incident? What did you do? I didn't do anything, you youngin'! Don't you remember that incident a year ago? When this lady got on the witness stand and testified. Yeah. And you. Aren't you the one who was bullying me? This fragile girl at heart. I plead the fifth. But, you know, I think maybe I rubbed the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Yeah. That has to be it! Everything is all your fault! Me? I thought about being a bodyguard at first, after being handed old Pinky. You a bodyguard? For your friend? That fiery, good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles. You leave Edgeworth out of this, old bag! Don't even speak his name! Get him out of your periphery! Mr. Edgeworth? But... that sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me. Man, it's been a while since I've had to voice Edgeworth. I can't even get that low anymore because of this old crone. That's what he said to me. What did I ever do to deserve that? Why are you shooting me? That's not my fault. I don't control what he says to people. I can't get over the gun. I can't get over it. She just. That's all she does. She just stands there, just with her gun. Just. I can't. Why did she do that? You got the Master Blaster. Alright, what happened? So did something happen? I don't have all the details, but it looks like another one of those incidents happened again. An incident? Like a murder kind of incident? Maybe. You see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman. So wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. Bet you didn't know that. Then shouldn't you quit being a security guard? At least for other people's sake, right? Silence! Silence, whippersnapper! What the fuck? Please stop! Please. Put the weapon down!
Hey, Nick?
What is it? I don't like that devilish smile playing on your lips. Let's make... wait. Let's make like we're going to the bathroom and check things out. No, wait. The police told us not to go anywhere, remember? How boring! You're such a boring guy! You've got no motivation! No spirit!
Huh? What's going on? Are you giving Mystic Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick?
Not you too, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose into this one. So, listen to this, Pearly. This one time at lawyer camp, Nick... Oh, okay, I get it. Let's go take a look.
Yay! I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick. That's right. You'd walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya. Wouldn't you, Mr. Nick?
That would be every time we worked a case together.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go already.
You can come along too, Pearly.
Goody! I get to come.
Well, old bag, I guess we're just gonna, use the bathroom. But, let's examine first. It's the stage for the post-ceremony stage show. There was supposed to be a press meeting after the show, but now it looks like no one will hear what the Nickel Samurai had to confess after all.
We're here, so we might as well take some pictures. Okay, everyone sit in a chair.
But we're all out of film.
Don't worry about it. There's a zillion cameras over there we can borrow.
You're just gonna... Hey! You can't just go in and borrow an expensive professional camera like that.
Yes, she can, because she's Maya. Maya Faye.
Mystic Medium. Ace Attorney in Training Extraordinaire. I'm gonna say these cameras were set up to cover the post-ceremony stage show. Oh, wait, I'm gonna say these cameras were set up to whatever, the post-ceremony, whatever. But I wonder where everyone's gone, abandoning their cameras like this. I guess something big must have happened.
Wow. It looks like there's a fancy restaurant on the second floor.
You still feel like eating?
I mean, since we're here,
Don't pull the "since we're here" trick on me.
What a beautiful mansion! Do you live in this wonderful world every day, Mr. Nick?
Oh, no. This is my first time in a place like this. Okay, that seems to be everything. Not much to look at here. Also, yeah, everyone seemed to leave really quickly. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. There's nothing really out of the ordinary here.
Are you looking for the incident that the old lady was talking about?
Doesn't look like it happened here. Well, we'd better go look somewhere else.
All right, then let's try...
Place your bets, people! Is this bellboy from Gatewater Hotel? Cause aren't we here? Hopefully he didn't get fired. Excuse me. This isn't Bellboy! Who are you? Why does he look like a Frankenstein creature? What's happening here? What is this? I don't know what voice to give. He's not Bellboy anymore. This is Bellman. Franken Bellboy. Are you by chance Miss Maya Fey?
Yeah? That's me.
You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk.
A call? I wonder if it's someone from Korean Village. What's wrong, Mystic Maya? Oh, nothing. You guys go on ahead and I'll be right there, okay?
Something happening at the village?
Okay.
Right this way, Miss Fey. You're not the bellboy we want, but you're the bellboy we have.
Let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, okay.
This is a little exciting. And a little scary.
Oh my gosh, he's on an adventure, guys! March 20th, Gatewater Hotel. Hallway. I told you! Get people the info they want, which means that I've got a right to know. No, don't care who you are, pal. We're still investigating, so you can't go in. Gumshoe and maybe Juan, the actor? What's your problem? Just you wait. It'll be all over the morning paper. Scrubby detective, secret scandal revealed. You'll see. I'll get you back.
Those two sound pretty serious.
That southern accent? What is happening? What kind of reunion episode is this? That southern accent can only mean... Is this Lottie? Or is this Cowboy? Place your bets! I feel like it's Lottie. Hey, Wright! Oh my god! It's Lotta Hart! Hey, Lotta.
Come on, do a gal a favor and tell this cop I'm just doing my job and I've got rights.
Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell her that only police are allowed here. Wait, that only police are allowed here. This is the scene of the murder, so she should leave this place to us pros.
Murder?
Shoot. Me and my big mouth.
See? I knew it! My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. A murder, it said, and that's what it is. A genuine murder.
That's right, she did get off of the paranormal stuff to become a celebrity investigative reporter. Hey! Wait!
Yee-haw! A murder! Of a big star, no less!
Oh man, I'm in trouble now. Hey, Gumshoe! How is it going? So, detective? A murder? No, that's not it. I got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal.
Mr. Nick. Is the dead person the Nickel Samurai?
Huh? Why do you ask?
Well, Mystic Maya was rooting for him, so...
It wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, the Nickel Samurai's the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off.
Isn't...
Sorry, I know they mean killing and murder, but like, isn't bumping off like a slang for like drugs? Am I wrong? What? The guy that died was this hero named the Jammin' Ninja, pal. The Jammin' Ninja? Mr. Popular over here.
That woman with the big puffy hair that looks like cotton candy?
You mean Lotta?
That woman... She was there that time too, right?
That time?
When Mystic Maya did that channeling.
Oh, that time. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she was there.
Journalist?
It looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened. Hanging around? Yeah. Hiding in wait in front of the Jammin' Ninja's door, pal. But why would she? 'Cause she's paparazzi! She wouldn't tell me, pal. Just said something about getting my big scoop. Scoop? What sort of news could she be after? So the victim was Jammin' Ninja.
Mr. Jammin' Ninja?
He was on a really popular rival TV show to the Nickel Samurai.
Oh!
Look how suave! Look at that hair! The victim was the action star, Juan Carita. He got a huge push and rode the express train to stardom. I mean, even I know who he is. Yeah, even I recognize his face. Oh. But I heard lately that Matt on Guard's been taking the wind out of his sail. I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, those two are hogging all the limelight. I guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy.
Mr. On Guard. That's the Nickel Samurai, right?
Yep. I mean, no. You've got to say it with more oomph. The Nickel Samurai. Anyway, so now that Juan Carita's gone, that means Mr. On Guard has the whole stage to himself, wouldn't you say? I wouldn't bet on it, pal. We can't have that happen, you know. Can't have that happen? What's that supposed to mean, I wonder? I'm gonna say this now. I think the two of them were dating. I think the confession was, hey, we don't actually hate each other's guts. We're just putting on an act because our studios hate each other. But really, we're two men in love. And you can't tear us apart. You can't stop us. Okay. Anything else? No, we're done talking. Okay. We're just gonna. Oh, we can't move. Oh, nuts. Can we? Oh wait, what's this? A glossy photo Maya pushed onto me. Oh, it's just him. All right. Well, I guess since you won't let us, can we examine anything? Is the door cracked open or something? Nope. Well, we're just gonna let you do your thing, Gumshoe. Bye. We're just gonna, leave, I guess. Oh my god, wait. I forgot. We can do profiles, can't we? Hey, Gumshoe, tell me about people. I completely forgot this was a thing. I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know who Juan Corrida and Matt on Guard are. You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess, because they're partners in crime shows. They want to move to crime, not action anymore. They want to do things together. They even debuted around the same time. So they have this real fiery rivalry with each other. Oh, it's fiery, all right. It's passionate. Kinda like you and me, pal. Oh, okay, well, we're gonna stop the passion right there because everyone knows that me as in Phoenix Wright, Phoenix, his heart belongs to Edgeworth, and you're just the third wheel you're the lapdog. I never knew he thought of me as a rival. The Nickel Samurai. He really took the Grand Prix tonight. Maya's a big fan of his. Really? Oh, I'm sorry then.
Why are you sorry?
Matt on Guard was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murdering Juan Corrida.
What?
Okay, can we talk about that now?
Yes.
Well, why was Mr. On Guard arrested? Sorry, pal, but that's not something I can tell you. We just started the investigation, so we don't want any leaks. Looks like yet another Steel Samurai hero is in hot water.
Mr. Nick, if Mystic Maya knew about this...
Yeah, I know. She'd make me take this case. I know. Okay. Well, can we present any other profiles to you? Like Lotta? That girl is number 3 on my people I've seen a lot of lately list. Oh? Then who's number 1? As if you need to ask. It's you, pal! So who's number 2? Bets for who's number 2? I think it's Maya. Who's number 2, guys? Who's number 2? Maya Faye! But it looks like she's not around this time.
It must be nice to be such good friends with each other. Isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Somehow, I don't think that's the real meaning of Detective Gumshoe's list. What about Will Powers? He kind of disappeared. Do you know this okay, this seems like a nothing statement to me. Okay. I think we're pretty much done here. We could probably ask Old Bag if she can give us more information. I can't believe I forgot that was a thing. Oh, March 20th, Gatewater Hotel lobby. Ooh, is Old Bag gone now? Is it just Maya reuniting with us? Oh, you're not Maya. Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright? It looks like Juan Corrida has been killed. What? Juan is... He's... It looks like he was murdered. And a suspect was arrested. That suspect is Mr. Matt on Guard. You're joking, right? Nope. They arrested the Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin' Ninja. Not again. I feel sick.
Again?
About a year ago, something just like this happened, Pearls. I still can't believe... No, wait. no way Matt would... Huh? What's Mr. Powers got in his hand? Walkie-talkie? Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright. Oh, okay, I thought maybe he had a walkie-talkie to talk to Matt on guard, but now I'm thinking that Maya gave this to him so that we can keep in contact with her. Did she leave? I got this from the bellboy that came by early. I think she left! Radio transceiver received from Mr. Powers, originally from the bellboy. It can transmit and receive signals over great distances. Something must have happened at the village. For me, but why? I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. Matt is the most energetic and active actor there is right now. Energetic and active, huh? And possibly French. He's gonna be trouble. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop idol, but pop idol? I thought the ninja was the star here. He kept adding fuel to the fire of his rivalry with Dwan anyway.
Mr. Wan, he's the gem and ninja, right?
Those two would butt heads over everything they could... Oh, wait. Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of. But I'd say that Matt was the one who almost always came out on top. So he's a top. And one is a bottom. I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads like a ram. One said that he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined a rival TV show.
That was the jamming ninja?
The stylish Nickel Samurai and the burning jamming ninja. Well, things turned out messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. You're gonna throw a tomato? Leave the bad jokes to Mo in the circus. In the past? No, Mo is forever in the present. Mo is in our hearts always. Okay, throw your tomato. And the final tally. Look around, it's pretty obvious how things ended up. Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. The final win over his rival, I guess. Mr. On Guard was gonna hold a press conference, wasn't he? That's what I heard. Although, if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurais conference. The Nickel Samurais? Yeah. He was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way. So, Matt On Guard, aka the Nickel Samurai, was going to confess his love to Juan Carita, aka the Gemini Ninja, in real life and in TV! He was gonna be in costume? But why? I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore.
I was just wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time.
And now that she mentions it, Maya was only gonna answer a phone call.
Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her.
Pearls, no! Don't leave!
What is it, Mr. Nick?
I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver. Yes? Hello? Right here. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? And you are? You don't need to know who I am. Did Maya get kidnapped? I knew that bellboy was suspicious. It's because he looked like a Frankenstein creature. Was that a meat suit? Is it actually the bellboy revealed underneath the mask of this bellman? Is this part of the Gatewater's secret now? Is this what they're putting on? It's not just murder, it's kidnapping, espionage, the whole shebang. Who is this? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as...
Help! Nick! Mystic Maya!
Maya? So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl? Her fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt? Come. Oh, wait. Come now. Don't fall apart on me yet.
What if this is Edgeworth? What if this is just his dramatic way of, like, reuniting with us? Like, he can't just do a face-to-face across the street kind of thing. It's gotta be fiery. It's gotta be dramatic. This isn't Edgeworth, right?
No. This can't be. Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I'll return your valuable item unharmed.
It's just the way he's talking, though, makes me think of Edgeworth. And, like, this isn't Edgeworth, right, guys? Like, I'm asking for spoilers here. This isn't Edgeworth, right? Like, please don't be, right? He wouldn't kidnap. He's a prosecutor. Or is he still a prosecutor? I don't even know anymore.
If you do what I require, then I'll return to you your valuable item unharmed. What is this called again in your fancy lawyer term? Okay, this is not a lawyer or an attorney or a prosecutor. This is not Edgeworth! Who are you? Kidnapping for ransom. Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping.
Mystic Maya!
My sight. Everything's fading away. Maya's been kidnapped. Are you there? Mr. Attorney, are you there? How much? How much do you want? Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation. Hurry up and state your condition, and then return Maya. Money is not what I seek. What? What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal. Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need? Wait, what have you done? What in the world have you done to need? I'm not the person you'll be representing. What? You're currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there. Who the hell are we talking to? Juan Carrito is killed and the suspect is not on guard. You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. And now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Matt on guard. Matt on guard? But why? This is just complete craziness, right? Well, what if this is Juan Carita? What if this is Juan Carita trying to get a complete acquittal done for Matt on guard so they can run away and be happy together and get married? But then who's the dead body? Well, I don't know. I wasn't saying it seriously, okay? It wasn't a serious proposition or theory there. I was just, spitballing things. So not Juan Carita. Why? He didn't kill anyone. I can attest to that. However, you can attest? You mean you're willing to say that in court, right? However what? However, someone is framing him for the murder. A very smart someone who's setting him up to take the fall. If I agree and do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain? You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there is one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me, in my possession.
Help! No!
Maya! You have 2 days. Of course, tonight he will be in questioning with the police, but the trial is in 2 days. At that trial, you will win a not verdict. You will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney. One? You expect me to get a not guilty in one trial day? Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down. Oh, yes, that's right. Now that I'm playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass this chance up to say. And don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea. Damn it. Who the hell are you? Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is The Killer. The Killer? The Killer? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it, hold it, sorry. Is it French? Is it De Killer? Is it Spanish? Is it De Quiller? De Quiller? Wait, do you say the ER in Spanish? De Quiller? This episode is so not serious. This case is just so not serious. I mean, a kidnapping is totally serious, but everything else is just... Mr. Nick, where's Mystic Maya? She's been kidnapped.
No. It's all my fault. My icon with Mystic Maya.
It's not your fault, Pearls.
But it is.
Mr. Wright, I think we should tell the police what's going on. No. We can't do that. If we do, who knows what'll happen to Maya?
Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier?
Detective Gumshoe? Yes, that's it. Wait here. I'll be right back. All right. I'll take care of Pearl while you're away. Ah! What? Ransom? Sorry, I thought we scared him. Shh! Not so loud. The ransom is complete. Wait, the ransom is complete acquittal for Matt on guard. Wait. The deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya, you mean? Then this means Matt on guard is obviously the killer, pal. No doubt about it. But the guy said that Matt on guard is innocent. You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal? I guess he has a point. If on guard really is innocent, then why the kidnapping?
Because he wants to run away with his boyfriend into the sunset on a horse.
And on top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding. Huh? The forensics team's having a field day back there. But it's strange. There's so much evidence that it feels like something's wrong. There's too much evidence? Is that even possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about on guard being set up? Anyway, looks like you two won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow, you can start yours. Tomorrow? All right. Isn't there another way? We've also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way. You're right. So much drama. So much suspense. Date? Unknown. Time? Unknown. Location? Unknown.
Ow. My head.
A wine cellar? Oh, she's totally still in the Gatewater Hotel. She's in the basement.
Where am I? I wonder if I'm still in that hotel. What happened to me?
Oh my god, are we gonna be able to play as Maya here?
Nick? Really? Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore.
Oh my god, it jump scared me. You're a little freak, aren't you? You're a little psychopath. I see you have awoken.
Who are you?
Me? I am no... Okay, how do we want to say his name, guys? Do we want to say it DeKiller? DeKille? DeKeer? We have so many options. So many. The world is ours. Let's just say DeKiller. Me? I'm known as DeKiller. DeKiller? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die. Don't worry. You're not my target. For now, anyway.
Nick! Nick, where are you? Help me!
Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
Nick's gonna save me? Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction. A business transaction? I'm going to contact him now. Oh, this was when he first made contact. I hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well. Nick, what's gonna happen to me? Nick, Pearly, sis. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as... March 21st, 8:11 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Good
Morning, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, come on! Let's hurry and go see Mr. On Guard.
We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 a.m., so...
Oh, I see. Mr. Maya, if only I had gone with you.
Poor Pearls. She's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow yesterday evening, thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. But by the looks of it, I don't think Pearls got any sleep at all last night.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's all right, right?
Yeah, she's all right. Either way, I'm gonna save her. You can trust me on that.
Thanks. Please help her.
I'm only able to stay this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying for the both of us.
Aww. I have a thought.
Huh?
You're gonna represent Mr. On Guard, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't really seem to have a choice.
What if he is the real murderer? What would you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get him not guilty for a murderer? To save Mystic Maya?
Pearls. Let's talk to Mr. On Guard first, okay? We can think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about it.
Girls, you shouldn't be here! Why are our, apprentices getting younger and younger? Pearls, you're really worried about Maya, aren't you?
I don't have anyone else left in this world.
Oh, I mean, let's not be dramatic. Your mother's just in prison, okay? She's not dead. What do you mean?
My family's all gone.
Your family?
My father... He left my mother in the village behind and went away.
I'm sorry.
And my mother, she did that thing. All for me. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She's all I have left in this world.
Oh, wait, her mother is dead, right? No. No, her mother is Maya's aunt. Okay, never mind. No, your mother's still alive, girl. Come on, girly. Let's move, though. Let's go to detention center. Let me also take just a quick drink of water. March 21st, 8:57 a.m. Detention center. Visitors room. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one nickel samurai charged with the murder of the German ninja. Look at this strapping young lad. Good morning. How are you today? I hope to God that he is not actually French. We do know that he's a peppy young man. I know this situation might be a little tough for you. We're... Oh, no! He's worse than a Frenchman! He's a dude, bro! Ah, God, okay. Oh, sorry, dude. Huh? I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know. Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. Why would insurance people be here? Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Huh? Fire extinguishers. I mean, this building isn't my house, so... No, we're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? What the hell is he pulling up? Hold on a second. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay? That's all I imagine him doing. Talking to his wristwatch, like pss, 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 pss.
The nickel samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he?
I think strange is an understatement. Also, why are you allowed to have that in prison? Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer dude, right? My manager is looking for a good one right now, so, how about it?
Mr. Nick, this is our chance!
I have to make him let me take this case. I have to. Yeah, sure. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, but dude, my autobiography is coming out soon, so if I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay? Psst, 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 psst.
Mr. On-Guard is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to.
I don't know if he actually has anyone that he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. On-Guard, I'd like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No. I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid. Oh, no. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? Psst, 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 psst.
Is he alright, Mr. Nick?
If we're talking about Mr. On-Guard's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer.
Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji?
It's a mountain in the city of Neo-Old Tokyo. The city the Nickel Samurai protects. Okay, what if we just like, hey, I'm an attorney, shut the fuck up and answer my questions. Mr. On Guard, this is an attorney's badge. Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't have the free time to be looking at things like that. Huh? I'm much too busy with the Nickel Samurai stuff right now. I don't have time to take a lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe that I'm a salesman? Insurance, extinguishers, now this? Well, what about an autograph for our best gal, Maya Fey? Dude, I know I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy anything and everything. That's nice, because it's not up for sale anyway. Fine, fine.
Mr. Nick, what are you gonna do with that?
I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey! It looks like a real nice one, too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. This coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. Aw, nuts. I thought for sure that was gonna lead to something. What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were gonna give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes. Well, you were in costume, no less. Because it wasn't really gonna be him under the costume! A stunt double was gonna come out and make him sound smart! I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know? That's odd. Oh my god, is his manager his stunt double? Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Wait, well, dude, please, wait. I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few?
Please. Please let Mr. Nick represent you.
Man, oh man. Lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too? If you don't take me in as your lawyer, then the killer's gonna... Wait. What did you just say? The killer. The killer? What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling something over. Alright, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court.
We did it? Oh, we did it, Mr. Nick!
Yeah. I don't feel any better for it. And he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Okay. Strange. Weird. Man, I think my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero. And you're in the national spotlight.
I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen?
It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately, I just keep on getting more and more popular. True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. I guess Mr. On Guard has a way of catching the eyes of women. Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am.
A spring breeze?
And that's why this kind of scandal's disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. Wait, huh? You just said you didn't know about that! And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was gonna confess something. Okay, so he knows about the post-show. What did he think he was gonna do? Just go up there, wave, and leave? Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Corinda was already dead at that time? Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway, from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Carita. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Wait, didn't like that. That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make Jammin' Ninja a movie. Even though we all know it'd fail. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly. Did they find something on you? They found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume. A button? I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants, or, hakama. Hakama? Hakama? How would he say it? How would this dude bro say it? Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious. I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm gonna get out of him. He looks quite hopeful.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah?
Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. On Guard to see if he really is innocent or not.
We can do that?
Yes. If you use this,
Maya's Magatama.
he won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it.
I get it. Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Carita? Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself. Alright. Just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone. And that includes Juan Carita, okay? No locks.
Well, Mr. Nick?
Nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight.
Which means it's alright to trust him.
Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. What if this is like a Phantom of the Opera sort of thing? Like, Mr. Franken-Bellboy is in love. Mr. Franken-Bellboy is in love with the Nickel Samurai here. Like, what if he's trying to get... Why would he frame him, though? What is going on? We're gonna stop saying everyone's in love with each other. At least until we go to the next part of the investigation. March 21, 11:34 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt on guard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important.
So what should... Wait.
Already messing up.
So now what should we do?
Well, the trial's tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. On-Guard's innocence. We have to find the real killer.
Okay. Then let's start looking. Let's start looking.
I hate Pearl's voice. Also, I think I mistakenly called her Penny. Who's Penny? Okay, I don't actually think Pearl is gonna give us any info, so let's just go to detention center first. He might not be here. March 21, detention center, visitors room. Ah, the lawyer dude. So what did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating the case. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. Okay, maybe it wasn't smart that we came here. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold, after the show? I still feel like it was the manager who committed. Like, I think the manager, if there isn't any stunt doubles, was the stunt double. Cause like, this guy is dumb. He doesn't know anything. He always runs by his manager. I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was gonna confess something. Anyways, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kinda noisy. Now that I think about it, I think we run through this yesterday. So, okay, so yeah, we actually don't have anything to talk to him about. Okay, let's go to the hotel lobby and actually investigate. March 21, Gatewater Hotel. Hotel lobby. Old bag! Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't come in without...
Good morning.
Hold on. It's you! What is going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun is what this is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds. That's not entirely. I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why, oh, why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one, like flies? It's always been that way. When I was a little girl, I had a favorite glass hamster, and it died because the children cursed her, and thus cursed it, and I have no idea what she said. Actually, I wanted to ask you about what the murder... I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Don't push me, boy. Yeah, she's armed and loaded.
Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast.
Miss Oldbeck, could you please speak a little slower? Oh, she's gonna talk even faster now. Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants! My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go ba-dump again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's gonna get away with saying anything bad about my Juan. But I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway. Woman? Huh? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, don't they know the word modesty? Something despite I pressed flowers and what? She pressed flowers? Pearls, are you thirsty?
A little.
Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much.
Hey! Are you paying attention? Youngins these days. So, I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was here, getting ready. Getting ready for what? The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. I see. But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moment of the night. What did you see? The most important moment? You don't mean... Oh, so now you treat me with respect. You disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids these days. Man, I guess she's over the whippersnapper phase, huh? Please tell me, what did you see? Magatama time? She's gonna hide this from us? Obstruction! The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't? Please don't stray onto another tangent, please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present. Okay, we'll get you some flowers from the crime scene. Jeez. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Wait, March 21, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere.
Well, got to roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. Don't think we'll find anything here, so let's go into hallway. March 21, Gatewater Hotel, hallway. Hey! You're here! Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey! Mr. Cop fella! The thief showed his face! What? Arrest him! Put him on trial! Find him guilty! Give him the death penalty! What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling all right? Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here! So why don't you hurry up and give it back to me, you creep?
What are you looking for?
My camera! C-A-M-E-R-A. Imagine if I had spelled that in phonetics. Wait, do I even know how? K-A-M-E-R-A. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yep, here I am. Faced with a lot of trouble.
Huh?
Listen! So you lost your camera. It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's $1,600. Brand new!
But didn't you just say you bought it for $700?
I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on it and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to and was real mean about it too. He done made me cry at that.
When did you lose your camera?
Last night, after the murder happened. After you ran off? Must have been when I was busy running around, looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? Is this the same camera she used at the lake? The one that's activated by sound? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So, I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta's camera added to the court record. A very expensive item, valued at $1,600. It was stolen around the time of the murder. Lotta, please tell me about what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here, in this area. Yeah. Actually, I was here around... Actually, I was here until around the time Mr. On Guard was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever Lotta Hart goes, there's a big story to be found. A big scoop to be had. A big scoop? I told you before. I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time? Okay. Way to change up your story. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was. But that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture? Why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you were hanging around here? Another Mogatama time? Oops. Sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. A trade secret, you know? Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
We've been stopped, haven't we?
Yeah! Take that, Mr. Lawyer! I'm glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and your I rule smile. Okay, well, we don't have any evidence yet, so I'm just gonna examine everything. Also, can we take some flowers? I can understand flowers in front of the dressing room, but what are stuffed bears doing here? I didn't touch him. Wasn't me. Wasn't me, I tell you. I give you my word. Why do I get the impression Lotta helped herself to one of them? I would like to help ourselves to one of them. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see. Record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. Yeah, that's what I thought too. So, I was a nice enough gal to lend a helping hand. Secretly, of course. I have a feeling one of these days I'm gonna end up defending her in court. They won't let us take it! Well, can we go into the room? There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Carita's room. So, that's the scene of the murder, I reckon. I thought something had gone on that night, but I didn't ever think it was a murder. Okay, we still can't go into the rooms, which is odd. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Matt on Guard's room.
So, Mr. On Guard was here during his break, right?
That's what he claims. Crime scene. If he had wanted to get to Mr. Carita's room, he would have had to pass through this hallway. To Mr. On Guard, from the Global Studio staff. It'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright, from all your grateful clients. There are toilets in each room of this hotel, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me, who can't afford to stay here in the first place. Okay. Before I forget that this is a thing again, how about we ask Lotta about some people? What about your giant scoop? I don't really care for heroes or whatnot.
Oh, I see.
weekend shows they got for kids, those adventures are just plain old boring. And now, adults, we get more caught up in sticky, messy, real situations. Even me.
Oh.
Sounds like Tyke's getting what I'm going with this. Oh, wait a second here. Don't go getting her mixed up in things like that. Okay, I feel like that's her nothing statement. Yeah, that's her nothing statement. Nothing to say about them. Oh, this old granny. She kept on glaring at me with those eyes of hers, as if it's my fault. Kept babbling how she won't forgive people who write trash about her wand. Yeah, we sort of got into a little fight, you know? A little fight? Knowing those two, it was probably more of a blabbering contest. Okay. Do you know anything? I told you how many times now? I'm a journalist. I've got so much info running laps in my head, I forget things here and there. Okay, that's a nothing statement for sure. Okay. So, strangely enough, she's not gonna tell us anything about the celebrities, but that's probably because we have to Magatama her. Oh, we can go in the rooms! Okay, we can go in the rooms. Let's go into On Guard's room first, and then into the murder room. Because they said, Gumshoe said there was a lot of evidence here. So much evidence that it seemed completely framed. March 21, Gatewater Hotel, On Guard's hotel room.
Where are we?
We're in Matt On Guard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something?
Ooh. Hey, matching.
Oh, is this the manager? You're Mr. On Guard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he's your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer.
Wow.
It's a simple deduction, really. The trial's tomorrow, and Mr. On Guard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I'm Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. All right. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. She could totally pass. She could totally pass as him. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that's correct. Then I'll tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. On Guard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. On Guard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Kurita. And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
You really held strong through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. On Guard and I are related, are you? Sorry. I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that?
Mr. Nick, calm down. Hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright?
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. On Guard's manager. His manager? Speaking of managers, the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one? No, he did not. He didn't. Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios, in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly.
You're wrong! I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
Pearls, calm down. Hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Okay, well, let's examine ourselves, shall we? Let's find out what they ate. There's a giant bone sitting on the plate.
I don't really like meat.
There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it was. Is there something weird? Is it because it's so bloody? But then that would just be like a rare steak. Looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for two at that. Is it because it's a callback to the Steel Samurai case?
I'm sure they're Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews' plates.
Looks like they had T-bone steaks. It's exactly the same meal as the Steel Samurai case! What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? Anything else? Pillow? There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here.
I think that jacket-looking thing is called a happy.
Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled if she wasn't kidnapped. What else? What else we got? There's supposed to be a ton of evidence here. It's probably Mr. On Guard's suitcase. For someone who was only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Stars really are different from us, aren't they?
What's wrong with packing for contingencies? That's the bedroom over there.
That's a bed? Wow. They have really big beds here.
And that looks to be everything. Could you tell me more about Matt On Guard? I asked to become Mr. On Guard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. They could totally pass for each other. I mean, like, if he was wearing a hood or something, if they were both wearing hoods, because they have bangs. Side-swept bangs, the both of them. Mr. On Guard does seem like a rather weak-willed man. always doing as he's told. They have the same stature too, like they're both tall, lanky. She could totally dress up in his costume and no one would know.
He's always saying, my manager, right, Mr. Nick?
Did you know the victim, Mr. Kurita? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all.
Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai?
Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Kurita was killed. What about him? That's Mr. Will Powers. He's an actor contracted with Global Studios. He's a very nice man. A man with a good heart. But that's all he is and ever will be. What a horrible thing to say. Society doesn't care about genuinely nice people, Mr. Wright. Huh? For a second, her face twisted in pain.
I wonder if something happened to Miss Andrews.
Aw. I'd like to ask you about this. Okay, this is a nothing statement for sure. I told you. I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me. Okay. What about Lotta? Has she come across? Nope, okay. Well, let's move to the other room then. That's a lot of bears! March 21, Gatewater Hotel. Kurita's hotel room.
Mr. Nick? Where are we?
We're in Mr. Juan Kurita's room. Yeah, no, I said that right. We're in Mr. Juan Kurita's room, Pearls.
Mr. Kurita?
The victim. Which makes this the crime scene, too. She should not be there. Oh, it's you. So, what's happened? The kidnapper? Has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. On Guard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal. Aw, thanks, Gumshoe! I knew we were friends! Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know. But you gotta keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go. Oh, here you go, little missy.
Well, you're giving it to me? Thank you!
I didn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good. At least he's not trying to show off his gun again. That was a disaster.
Mr. Nick, I got a map!
That's great, Pearls.
But, Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Hotel guide map added to the court record. Map of the Gatewater Hotel around the crime scene. Tell us what you know! Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet. But one look at the victim should tell you, pal. Was he stabbed through the chest again? Should? Yeah, here's a picture. No, it's a repeat? I mean, he doesn't have a gaping hole in his chest this time, but he was still stabbed. There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. A steak knife? So he was stabbed to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. On Guard's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. Crime photo added to the court record. Photo of Juan Carita's murder scene. Why was Mr. On Guard arrested? Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
It looks like the victim, Juan Carita, really put up a big fight. We can slide in this room. That's really a ton of bears. And this is coming from your girl who has a ton of cows. Yeah. One look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Looks like a lover's spat. Well, yeah. During the fight, his button came off. Mr. On Guard said something about a button too. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got stuck in his hakama. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? That lady, Miss Oldbag. Please, anyone but her. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention, there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off. Something that's a little off? As in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
All right, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
Okay, if you say so. But before that, more? Hello, more? I thought she was an alien from outer space. Yeah, probably because she's wearing that strange helmet. Nah, even with her helmet off, I thought she was an alien, pal. I think that's probably best kept to yourself, if you know what I mean. That was a bunch of nothing. Hey, why don't we let bygones be bygones, pal? Oh, look, this guy's guilty. $1 says so. $1? Sure you're not talking about Pearl's allowance money? I can't bet more I can't bet any more than that. My salary. It doesn't matter what we think. I still have to defend Mr. On Guard in court. Or else.
Mr. Nick.
I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know who Juan Carita and Matt On Guard are. You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. They even debuted around the same time. So they have this real fiery rivalry with each other. Kinda like you and me, pal. I never knew he thought of me as a rival. She's Mr. On Guard's manager, right? No matter what I do, I really stink at talking with people like her. As soon as I open my mouth, I get all flustered. See, she's one of those women with a brain. She's someone who gets things done. Yeah, she does give that sort of impression. Like she's got it all together. Compared to her, you can easily tell I'm a can't do anything right kind of guy. That's why I get all nervous and start messing up. I feel sort of bad for him. Alright, let's examine.
Well, there are a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
A panda. There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
Why is Mo showing up here? Just because they have a bad joke. You don't have to bring Mo into this. Phoenix can come up with his own bad jokes, okay? It's hard to bear with all these problems. Grrr. Yeah! I don't think I want to bear with the trauma from the last case.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator.
The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
Oh! There's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too.
Maybe red was his favorite color.
It's so messy in here.
Pearls really like things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are? Pretty please?
Okay. That over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. What's that supposed to mean? Okay, can't look down anymore, so what about this? It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. This looks like the exact same suitcase that Matt on guard had. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, and a calculator.
Do All-Stars pack too much stuff? Like Mr. Kurita?
Okay, let's slide, I guess?
So that's the bed, right?
Yep, it's big, but it's a bed.
Mr. Nick, it's so soft!
Big beds must be a rarity for her. I don't think she should be jumping on it! It looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner last night.
This bottle, it's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the awards show last night, but I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. I believe it, they're always on some kind of power diet. Well, here's the tomato juice. Why is it over here? It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it?
Ew, tomato juice? I don't really like it much.
And it's room temp! There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from.
But doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase is broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright?
Wine glass added to the court record. Found next to the victim. It's filled with tomato juice. No sign it's been drank. Speaking of makeup and vases, bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Kurita fought his assailant.
What are these bits of glass from?
A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
This is a guitar case, I guess? A little beat up, but still usable. But where's his guitar?
That's strange. The guitar's not here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show.
But Mystic Maya... She said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on top of the lid. Someone refilled that glass? Or maybe there was another wine glass there.
Yeah. There's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
It could have been from the vase too. Guitar case added to the court record. Found next to the victim. Empty. There is some water, but only on top of the lid. I have a feeling that's not actually a vase, and it was just another cup, and someone just threw flowers there to make it look like it was a vase. Deception. And that's it. That's it? That's all you're gonna give me? Okay, so we got guitar case, wine glass, crime photo. So we do see the wine glass here. And everything's already scattered. Man, they really wanted to show off that tomato juice. The lobby, guide map. Why does it say partial? Why can't they just give us an entire map? I want to go through the entire Gatewater Hotel. I want to revisit that room of murder. Right across from our offices. Okay. Well, there's no camera in sight either. I was trying to keep an eye out for that. But, yeah. I think we go back to Oldbag now. Because, what was it that she was hiding? A big scoop? I don't know. Let's see if we have enough evidence for her big scoop. You were on the hunt for your big scoop. Oh, wait. Sorry, I forgot all about Magatama time. We just have to present the thing. I just want to see what the first thing is that we need for her. So let's present this. Magatama time! Almost missed it. Big scoop. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I? For my scoop! What I want to know about are the details of this scoop.
That's not something I can tell you. I mean, that there's my bread and butter. Butter.
Alright then. An unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm gonna say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Kurita and this person. This person? Matt on guard? I mean, it Sounds very much like he wants a profile to be presented here, so... Who the heck is that? Oh! Not a scandal with Matt? Why would it not be between him and his rival? This woman... Oh my god! Matt's manager was involved with Juan Carita? She's Adrian Andrews, Matt on Guard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? Man, there goes our Matt on Guard and Juan Carita love story theory. Just tossed out the window, just like that. You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have a backup. Backup? Yeah. You gotta have that, what's it? News sauce? You mean news source? That's it. So show me something that shows that one guy had something with Miss Andrews. I don't think we have anything, actually. I don't think we have anything here. I mean, there's a wine glass. I don't think we have anything. I'm gonna back out. Okay, so we're looking for evidence of Andrews and Carita. Let's move back and talk to Oldbag. Oh, someone's here. March 21, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Oh, Mr. Wright. How are you? Ah, Mr. Powers. Have you been here the entire time? Yeah. People connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Well, what do you have to say about all this? Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time, there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course, the Nickel Samurai. It's a Love Y in Neo Old Tokyo. A what? I see. Wait. A Love what? Thank you, Phoenix. What? A Love Y. This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh. I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. This isn't kid-friendly! Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation. Like Romeo and Juliet times 3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 p.m. Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm gonna stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week!
I can't believe she's really considering it. It only took a love story, some scandal, and heartbreak. So what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's a ridiculous show. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway. What? He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing! With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar? And then, the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Masola. Jammin' versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3. He seems way more invested in this than he does the Steel Samurai series. Was I playing Tangled Tower at some point? No, I have not played that game yet. Oh, that's too bad for him. Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I wanna know! The Jammin' Ninja, will he be able to sing? What about Princess Masola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Which show should I watch?
I can't believe she's really considering it. Okay, tell me about some people. You should know Miss Andrews. Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. So, Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. Yes, of course he does! Don't you see it? He's the type of man that wants to be stepped on! What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor?
If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. This is the info we need for Lotta. He's so happy. He looks like a lion that's just found his next meal. Tell me! Would you mind telling me about this gossip? Ah, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah, so, take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious, yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A. You see now, don't you? What? You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Carita didn't have a manager of his own. Which means, if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA... Adrian Andrews? Yes, exactly! This is big news! But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client. It's a wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Oh well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Magazine clipping added to the court record. An article from the tabloid Gossipland. Interesting. Okay, I would ask you about more people, but I'm kind of excited to present this to Lotta. So, let's Magatama her. And try this again. I'm pretty sure this is what we need. I am gonna skip through the dialogue because, you know, we've been through this first part. Okay, now I want to present magazine. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. Mr. Kurita didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. On Guard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Kurita's door last night. All healed up, like nothing happened. Tell me about your big scoop. You were looking into Mr. Kurita and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching them in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What'd you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing, getting photos.
Oh.
I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Wow, a lot of nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But she needs a picture. The paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone. Oh.
Your note to yourself?
It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell ya. What's with people nowadays? I never thought I'd see the day when someone doesn't steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Lotta camera updated in the court record. Stolen on the night of the murder. Tabloid article about the victim was in the case. This just makes Miss Andrews more and more suspicious. Let's talk to her about it. Hey, have you seen this article? I'd like to ask you about... She just thinks it's trash! It's trash to her! Dang it. Dang it! All of the this is trash. Okay. Let's go back to Old Bag like we were trying to do. Before we got interrupted by Will Powers. Because I do want to see what we need from her. Or for her. She is so unserious right now. I freaking love her. Okay. What you witnessed.
Alright. I'll be honest with you for now.
Then please, tell us what you saw.
But... oh, what a waste! And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you youngins' expense. Oh, my dogs woke up. I don't know if you guys can hear them. I am a little devil after all.
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. Wait, what? Wait, what does she want? wait, I wasn't prepared for absolutely no hints as to what you want. Can we talk? What you witnessed. Right, she wants a present. Juan's autograph?
I'll only tell it to you if you can bring me Juan's autograph.
What an unreasonable request. You might as well have asked for the moon. Autograph? I mean, we couldn't steal anything. Okay, yeah, there's nothing in here. Hey Gumshoe, have you seen this tabloid? Oh, so you saw that article too? Yeah, but I'm not really interested in that sort of thing. Actually, we've been looking into that too, pal. Those, secret meetings, I mean. What is this world coming to when even the cops are amateur gossip collectors? Hey, why are you looking at me like that, pal? Whatever you're thinking, it's wrong! Look, when we find out more from our investigation, I'll let you know, okay? But what about all this other stuff? What can you tell me about this guitar case? Oh, that! This is just what I heard, pal, but that's the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. The guitar case? Oh, not that! What do you take me as? I mean the guitar and Tide, of course.
But the guitar is missing.
Yeah, we looked for it too. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show. It's starting to sound like that red guitar is related to this case after all. Maybe it's around the stage? So about this wine glass. Haha, so, you noticed too, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No. Actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. No! Miss Von Karma's the prosecutor again? What about Edgeworth? Dang it. We'll never see him again. Yeah, Pearl's noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. Oh.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
Okay, we've got beeping, we've got squeaking. That's fine. I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma. For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Oh! He is down and out! At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Would it be too much to ask you to be nice to me for a change? So, you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. Ow! Hey! Don't you dare run away, Scruffy McTrenchcoat! She has nicknames for people too? I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second. Yo! Jesus! Can we intervene? I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Ow. What did she throw at me now? Oh, what is this? Well, I guess this means I've got to get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, all right? Don't worry, Gumshoe. We'll take you out of there. And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. Well, that was an interaction. Okay, let's... So we have... Oh, wait. It's right here. I thought we had it in our pockets. Clearly we don't. And it's addressed to Wendy. Wendy Oldbag.
Miss Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
The paper's got Mr. Kurita's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
It's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here. See how it says, "To my dearest Wendy," in more normal letters here?
This sloppy, unreadable writing? It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Hold on. Wendy, I've heard that name somewhere before. Miss Kurita... Oh, sorry. I keep saying Miss. Mr. Kurita's autograph added to the court record. Juan Kurita's autograph, "To my dearest Wendy," is written on it. I wonder if I keep saying Miss because there's just a lot of R's in his name. Alright, well, let's go to Oldbag. Now that we have what she wants. Alright, Oldbag. It's Magatama time! So angry. Alright, All right, we have what you want now, for sure. That's Juan's autograph. Yes, it is. And it even says, "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right? Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it. Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please. I can't let you have it just like that. Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange? Just like that? What? If only it was so easy. Well, she does have one more lock, though. Wow, she must really want this autograph. My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright. You win! Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart. All for my dearest Juan. Oh. Okay. I guess it is that easy. Unlock successful. Autograph given to Wendy Dearest. Okay. Right now, in this case, she's number one. What you witnessed. I feel bad for you now. Huh? I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room. You're kidding. Oh no. It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. I bet. I'm not even letting her finish yet. I bet she saw someone disguised in a costume, just like the Steel Samurai case. Yet again. I'm calling it now. It was just about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business. And? Did you tell that to the police? Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it. Maybe more. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it! I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty.
But Mr. On Guard hasn't done anything bad.
I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken.
A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like.
I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did. What did Mr. On Guard ever do to her to deserve this? What did Mr. On Guard do to you to make you so... You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan.
Mr. Nick,
What is it?
what's a scandal?
Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay?
Poor Juan.
Led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress.
Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean?
How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now? Okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, Who's this woman you're talking about? Adrian Andrews, of course! Who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose! His own manager? But why? I thought lawyers were smart! It was to create a scandal, to make Juan lose face! That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud! Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag? I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know. And do you have proof that Mr. On Guard did what you said? Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so. Of course. A tabloid.
Next week? Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it? Is it? Does she have Lotta's camera? Oldbag, have you commandeered equipment from a certain afro-haired lady? Okay. Well, where do we go now? We could go to Criminal Affairs. It doesn't look like we could go back to Detention Center, strangely enough. Maybe we have to go to our offices first, but since we're here, might as well go to Criminal Affairs. March 21, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back!
Hey, so you came, pal! Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. So what do you mean the evidence is airtight? I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's 2 big pieces.
2?
And both of them are in this photo. Which photo? In this photo? The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. That's the button that you found during your body search of Mr. On Guard, right? Yep. I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai Special Pants. And the second is the knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints in the knife... the fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Mad On Guards. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what about this airtight testimony? It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag. I thought so. What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well... And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers. I stumbled so hard on that. And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck on 10, and there's no turning it down, trust me. Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. On Guard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
No way!
I don't believe it for a second. Nothing. We've got nothing. What are we Oh! I'm gonna open that again because I was not expecting him to come back and be like, hey, we finally solved the case. We cracked the code on this news gossip. We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. The scandals with Mr. Kurita? But why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide. Am I getting it canceled on Twitch for that? A woman unalived herself.
I mean, unaliving?
Her name was Celestine Pax. And she was Juan Kurita's manager. The victim's manager? But that's not all, pal. Miss Inpax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor.
Another mentorship?
She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one.
Mentor?
Give me one moment. My dog wants out of this room.
Mentor?
A woman who was both Mr. Kurita's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her unaliving have something to do with this case? Do you want to know more about her, pal? Yes! Let's do it! Celestine Pax. I feel like there's a pun in there somewhere, but I'm just not getting it. She was the victim's manager and was also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her unaliving. And now, those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence, but It just sounds like it gets knocked on his ass so hard. I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. Miss Von Karma, you can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst. You don't mean... I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye.
That's...
Wait! Please wait, sir! If I don't get this month's pay, I'll... Quiet! If it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Is this Edgeworth? Please be Edgeworth. I've been waiting for the day he returned. Is today the day? Huh? Who? That voice. Our boy's back! Dear God, I didn't mean to screech like that. I'm so sorry, guys. Welcome to the stream where we like to ship folks around here, okay? Edgeworth, you're alive! Can I do your voice, though? It's been a long time, Wright.
This person... This is Mr. Edgeworth?
What am I gonna do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong. You haven't changed a bit, Francisca. You... How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs, like the ill-bred dog you are. Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way? Then, let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I feel like his voice is too high now. I blame everyone. I blame Old Bag. I blame Lotta. Then, let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you're having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never! Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you tomorrow. In court. It will be a clinical lesson in the meaning of total victory. So is Edgeworth gonna help us then? Like, we're gonna tag team this, right? Boyfriend slash fiance slash husband? Cause you're back from the dead. Probably from Germany. Were you in Germany? Still the same wild mare she always was. Okay, Phoenix, time to talk to him. I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died.
Mr. Nick.
Pearl, I hope to everything that is holy that you are shipping them right now. I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you gonna run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So, no. I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Oh, she is watching intently. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy. Not to mention one-sided. One-sided, you say? The hatred is one-sided, you say? But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. Tag team? Buddy, hello? What is that supposed to mean? I'm smirking. I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what is going on inside of his head? Sibling rivalry. A lot of things may have happened. However, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of a von Karma. 1 year ago, you couldn't establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? Oh, our boy is feeling a lot right now. All the betrayal is coming to surface. To think, Your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It had been better for everyone if you had never come back from the dead, Edgeworth.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason?
Well,
with Francisca, she almost always says, "I will defeat you this time," the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives. To save your client, you say. Those who think only for their... Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals. Those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth, it looks like there's still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I have yet to learn? Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough.
But I want your help because, I mean, if Phoenix won't, I will.
I have no interest in talking about useless evidence. Put a little more thought into what you've shown me, Phoenix Wright. Still as stuck up as ever.
That sounds just like the manager, doesn't it? Oh, you don't know about the whereabouts of the guitar? Maybe he's only gonna tell me about the people. Because I would like the final deets on the manager. We do still have to go back to her.
Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself.
Within her? Do you have a Magatama time too, Jordan? Were you secretly training in the paranormal?
A secret? You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her.
Oh, it does. Oh, I get that feeling too.
We're looking into leads, but we can only look into a few key players within our limited resources. There's no reason for us to waste our energy.
It's so low that, like, my throat is seizing up.
There's no reason for us to waste our energy investigating this person. Why don't you just tell it to me straight and say I don't have any info?
The sass on Phoenix Wright. I can feel him rolling his eyes so hard.
While I was abroad, these deplorable types of actors became popular, I take it.
Well, refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto.
Refreshing? And what is so refreshing about a spring breeze? Sounds like the pollen isn't treating him well this year. There is an interesting rumor about this man.
You mean the one about Miss Andrews getting close to him?
But that's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it? I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found.
Edgeworth is smirking so much. What are you trying to do to us, Edgeworth? Okay, this sounds like he has nothing left. Hey, what about Maya? Okay, we didn't indulge the fact that she's been kidnapped. So, if you said you're willing to help us, does that mean we can go to your office?
Doesn't look like it. This is just where we were. Okay. Well. That's a thing. Hey, guys. Edgeworth is back. Oh my god, we forgot about the profiles! Go back, go back! Dang it! Sorry, it's just he came back and just I had rose-colored lenses and I couldn't think straight. This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. But she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Impax died. But her death was ruled an unaliving, right? Yes. But there is still one riddle we've yet to solve. A riddle? Her unaliving note. This is crazy. It went missing. No one could find it. An unaliving note that just vanished, huh? Okay, well, we definitely bring her up to Andrews, right? He doesn't want anything to do with himself. Okay, well, back to the Hotel Motel Holiday Inn, guys. Let's get to Andrews. Let's try this again. March 21, Gatewater Hotel. On guard's hotel room.
Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here.
That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her. Where did she go?
And she has that psyche lock on her heart, right?
Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to come back later. No! Not when I finally had something! Have you seen her? No. Frick, where did she go? Dang it! Where did she go? Move! Have you seen her? Have you? God dang it. Where could she have gone? Where could she have gone, guys? To see her client? Detention center? Oh. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we all knew it'd fail. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? Wait, we read that yesterday. Why is that popping up again? Do you know his... Oh, wait, I'm not on the present tab. Of course. Do you know his previous manager? Huh?
What's wrong?
How much do you know? What do you mean, how much? Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you'll keep yourself out of my personal life. No, I would never. Psst, 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 psst. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep. You're in detention! Who in the world are you gonna eat with? The security guard? What's wrong with that?
Mr. Nick?
This Celeste Impacts lady. Somehow, I get the feeling she's a very important person in all this. Oh no. He told on us! He snitched to his manager! Maybe Will Powers knows something. Not you. Because Will has been in the business for a while. Surely you know. You don't know? Okay, fine. Maybe old bag, Miss, fanatic that she is, knows his history. Including his manager. There goes that idea. Okay, fine. Maybe Miss Tabloid Reporter, gossip media celebrity enthusiast, maybe she knows something. No, nobody knows shit around here. Okay, she's not back. Great. Nobody's in here. Great. Can we go back to Edgeworth? Let's see. Nope, no new topics. No new topics. Like, I'm guessing... Oh, we could talk about the unaliving note here. Miss Impact's death. Miss Impact's death was most certainly an unaliving. Of that, there is no mistake. However, we could not find her unaliving note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The unaliving note? Man, they say it a lot! But how do you know Miss Impacts had even written such a note? There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of an unaliving note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim? He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her unaliving note. Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's unaliving note? But why? As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the unaliving report. Part 1, anyway. Part 1? Unaliving report added to the court record. Deceased, Celeste Impacts, found by Juan Corrida. Was her unaliving note hidden? Was it written in invisible ink? No, I don't think so. They found ink on her finger. Okay, yeah, let me look at that then. Oh, I don't want to present it to you. I just want to look at it. Wait, I can't. Wait, I can't. I don't like to look through reports. I like those less. Okay. Wow, I was not expecting him to be talking about it this long. Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts, like that one. That has 2. 2 parts? What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here is the second part. Why was he holding it back? The second part of the report is about an attempted unaliving. The attempter's name is... it's... Adrian Andrews.
Andrews? What did she do?
She tried to kill herself. She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try and kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman. That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews. She has a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
A secret?
Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside. Miss Andrews? Dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. Okay, so she probably tried to kill herself after her mentor's suicide. Or unaliving, sorry. She was so heartbroken, heart-stricken. Oh, dependent nature. What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide... dang it! Adrian Andrews' attempt at unaliving was a few days after the death of Celeste Impax. And... why did Adrian Andrews think about committing unaliving? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her will? But why would she? Her pillar of strength, her mentor, Celeste Impax, was gone forever. That's why. Why would that? Because they were in love! They were a couple! Nobody else knew!
Is this what they call following someone to the grave?
Hurley, you should not be hearing any of this. After her attempted unaliving, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She's someone who needs a person in whom she can trust, absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. And that's the nature of her dependency on others? And she's only alive now because she's out for revenge! A lover scorned! When Celeste Impax suddenly committed unaliving, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Then that means her super confident attitude, it's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. Attempted unaliving report added to the court record. Attempter, Adrian Andrews. Reason, shock from Celeste Impax's unaliving. Nuts. Dang, man, this is a hard topic for the final case, huh? Okay, maybe she's back now. Wait, maybe we present this to Edgeworth and he'll give us more info. How about we actually hit the present tab for once? Appearances can be deceiving. It's such a cliche saying, but it's cliche because it's true. Miss Andrews, to think that behind that unwavering brave front, she's been hiding this weakness and fear. Okay, no, we gotta track this lady down. Where is she? Please be back in the room. March 21, Gatewater Hotel. On guard's hotel room.
Oh! Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Franziska von Karma?
Miss von Karma?
What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so... You've got some nerve following me around. Following you?
That's Miss von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Pearls.
You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard.
Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. She also has a tracker on Gumshoe?
What is that?
An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move. Well, his location. So that noise we heard was this receiver? Oh, wait, Gumshoe never had the tracker on her. It was just this. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. Couldn't she have picked one that was just a little more inconspicuous? Just, you know, just a tiny bit more. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood? All right. What were those two talking about?
Miss Andrews? She seems a little dazed, doesn't she?
Hello? Hi. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to just present Magatama to you. Anyway, I also want to know what you were talking about with Franziska. So, like, if I show you her profile, will you tell me the deets? No, she will not. Okay, let's just Magatama time her. Right in front of Miss Francisca in law. Magatama time! Motive for murder. Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. On Guard's life in danger by your actions? Also, we should have saved. Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? And the truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Kurita. We have actually read all this. So let's just move on. Because we finally have information on who she was fighting for. Celeste Impax, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? Miss Impax. She committed unaliving, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Kurita's manager. So, I believe you got close to Mr. Kurita so you could find out more about her unaliving. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews? There's no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her unaliving was resolved, because the note was missing. This one. Miss Impax's unaliving note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like, maybe the person who discovered her body. Mr. Kurita. One? And, Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Kurita. I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. Shoot, I didn't even know that her unaliving note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. That's the impression you like to give. However, I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impax was someone very special to you. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through it too, didn't you? Went through what? Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that is all just a lie. As Edward says, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. You were dependent on Miss Impax, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! Stop! When Celeste passed away, so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Kurita of hiding Miss Impax's note. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close. Am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was... Why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you've become the one with a reason to want Mr. Kurita dead. Me? Miss Impax was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder. Murder? Finally. Unlock successful. It's true. I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that, but... I've pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth.
Miss Andrews,
This one thing. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret. Mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being now, right? Please, Miss Andrews. All I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her unaliving note. And that someone was Juan Kurita. Celeste. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Kurita to recover her unaliving note, correct? Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Looks like the tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the unaliving note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so I understand. Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted unaliving? I'd like for you to keep it a secret.
Miss Andrews,
If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. All right, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. That's anxiety for you. Thank you for your discretion.
Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Is that a calling card from Frankenbellboy? Mr. DeKiller? Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag. Looks like a conch? What is this? It looks like a seashell? That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. Can we have it? Her not remembering something clearly? Wait, her not remembering something clearly? Sounds like it would be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. On guard in your capable hands. Can I have the card? Okay. Now, here's the thing, right? Is she sounded very sincere in her confession. And when we had brought up Miss Inpax's profile to, what's his name? I forgot. To the Nickel Samurai, he seemed very defensive. He seemed very defensive for Miss Andrews in particular. Well, wait, actually, like, I don't know. Do you guys think he's related to Celeste? Do you think they were a couple? Celeste and Nickel Samurai? March 21, Gatewater Hotel, hallway. What's his name, man? Well, I think we've gathered about all we can. What's his name? Hold on. Matt on guard! Right, we just said it. Do you think? Because this is obviously a stage name, right? And if we look at his profile, look at her. They both have brown hair. That tells us nothing. They both have black eyes. That also tells us nothing. I don't know. She looks more like her than he looks like her. But now I'm starting to think he actually did the killing. Like, I don't know. Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all, and has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh, no! I'm okay. Really. I'm fine. I really am.
You don't look fine to me. Oh, poor girl. Excuse us. Gotta go. Leaving. March 21. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has motive.
Miss Inpax's
Unaliving?
note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Is this the transceiver?
Mr. Nick, the transceiver!
Hello? Wright & Co. Law Offices? Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone. Maya, where's Maya? As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. Oh, wait. Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished. What? So I suggest a win. Wait, I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree? Who is this guy? Wait. Maya, let me hear her. Very well.
Ask my...
Maya, is that you?
Sis. Ask my sis!
Oh, she wants us to get in contact with Mia? Maya? Maya! Damn it! He cut me off.
Mystic Maya said, ask me sis, didn't she?
Sis? What does she mean by that? She wants pearls! She wants pearls to activate her powers! Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Sorry. Oh boy! Oh boy! Mia! I have a message from Maya, so come. Ask me anything you want about her. Oh, this is how we're gonna talk to her, huh? Okay, let's do this. How's Maya? She's safe, for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe. But, Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper, what's he like? I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was struck there. And she didn't see the face of her attacker. Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her? Date unknown. Time unknown. Location unknown.
I'm starving.
Imagine if this actually was the bellboy trying to get more clout and reputation for the hotel. Could you imagine just like the absurdity? The absolute balls on that man if he was doing this. That would be crazy. That would be insane. 2 murders at this hotel? That's what you want to be famous for? And a kidnapping? No way. No way. Also, like, why would he ask him for the favor to you know, get Mr. On Guard free? You know, that doesn't make sense. No, he has no way that, I mean, no, he wouldn't purposely kill someone just for this. No. Let's just get that out of our head. But the kidnapping is totally all him.
I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't gonna kill me. I'm not gonna die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now.
Oh, wait, we are playing as Maya. Oh my god, cool.
Drat, it's locked. But this door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then, click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here that I could use. Well, there's cardboard, certainly. There's all sorts of things piled up here. But it's too dark to see.
It's right next to the door with the light, Maya. Squint a little.
Huh?
Someone dropped a card here. It's the same card. It kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. Do we move it around? Oh. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. That's it. This shell card! If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. All right. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. Oh, I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting or worried. Is she actually out of here? No! Oh my god, what a cliffhanger!